What's going on, ChavezzSlovakia? Still rocking my my Praise the Sun t-shirt. Okay, still praising the sun. I'm taking a break from Dark Souls games until that shit comes out on the Switch. Alright, I'm not doing it. I'm not playing no more. And it's been a month and a half, I think, since I've played. And for a long ass time, those were the only games I was playing, just over and over again. And I'm gonna wait till December. And I'm seeing this shirt, and it's giving me withdrawal-like symptoms. But I'll still wait till fucking December. I guess Smash comes out on the Switch. I could just learn how to play that. But I fucking suck at Smash games. And that's where we're at with video games at this point. So, back to the tier zoo. Are Waterbears OP? The obvious answer's gotta be hell yeah. But this guy's got an in-depth list. And we got some other things to check out from his channel in the next couple of days, so stay tuned for that. Thank you for tuning in here. It's a shorter one, so let's get into it. What?
Since this has been pretty much my most requested meta-analysis from the start, I feel I owe it to you guys to tackle this subject as a thank you for reaching almost 10,000 subscribers in just over a month.
Oh, you are way past that now, bro. This is back, what, last year? Okay, I was like, you are way past that.
You guys might not like what I have to say about it. Waterbears. Judging by how many comments you all made praising the Waterbear, it's obvious none of you have actually ever tried to play that build before.
Oh, you talking about the little fucking unkillable thing, microbe? Yeah, that thing can't die.
Let me walk you through the character creation process for Waterbears, with the hopes that you realize that they make basically all of the wrong choices.
What?
Hey, looks like you've chosen Kingdom Anomalia. Good choice. They've got the most interesting gameplay in my opinion. Okay, so from here, what are you feeling? Bilateral symmetry, good choice. Brains are fun. Okay, so are you feeling endo or exoskeleton?
Obviously,
oh, okay. I'm an endo guy myself.
Hell yeah.
But I see the value in having armor. Oh, you don't want armor. You sure? You're so close. You've almost specced into the Arthropod guild. That's got the S tiers like spiders and insects.
Right.
Well, alright, so where are we going with this? I mean, without armor, you'll probably need some good evasion ability.
Armor, luck, active camo, over shields, neurotoxin, come on. Yeah, those would be great choices. Do they not have any of that? Those things don't die though, fam. That's what I'm trying to say. They don't die.
Or really solid offense, right?
No offense.
No? None of that? Jeez, you're gonna be a sitting duck. Well, I guess since you didn't go for any of those, you've got a lot of evolution points left. What are you going for? Maybe some poison? Or maybe some super good camouflage? What? Heat resistance. Okay, unorthodox,
right.
But sure. Wait, you want ice resistance too? Why would you want both? Well, okay, there you go. What else? Radiation resistance. Okay, exactly how often do you think that's going to come in handy? Supernova resistance, gamma ray burst resistance, asteroid impact resistance. Exactly what are you expecting to encounter?
You mean I give up?
Jeez, your lifespan is only a year. Oh, you'd like to be able to go dormant for half a century.
Right!
Sure, why not? You'll still be a sitting duck the second you wake up. So, do you plan on banding together and fighting as some sort of an army? Oh, you're gonna kill each other.
Wait, they eat each other? Wait, they're plant eaters, bacteria, some species different. Oh, there's not enough here for me to really read.
Then. Okay, so I think you get the picture. The point is, Waterbears are basically resistant to everything except for the things that would actually kill them. They're kind of like doomsday preppers, actually. And as a result, they get killed by the millions by crabs, shrimps, worms, snails, slugs, mites, spiders, scorpions, insects, and other waterbears. But hey, if it ever runs into an enemy whose only method of attack is a laser cannon, they'll be alright. It's also important to point out that waterbears do not have the extremophile attribute. They can persist in ridiculously harsh environments, but they can't live in them. You get launched into space, you're still gonna die. It's just gonna take you a really long time. You want to play a good survivalist class, I suggest either the cockroach, rat, or if you're feeling really extreme, you could try out Anarchean. One last thing about waterbears. One of the data miners was analyzing waterbears, and when he looked through the code, he found that a lot of it was pretty similar to bacterial code. So instead of being like, how did this bacterial DNA get in my sample? He was like, wow, looks like waterbears can absorb DNA and incorporate it into their own genome, despite the fact that it would be incompatible. Yeah, that makes sense. Time to publish that.
Ew.
And everyone just kind of went along with it. I can't tell you how many game guides say something like, most alien-like genome of any organism, or some other nonsense. Like, really? It took other data miners a whole year before they realized, hey, what's more likely? An animal that can steal genetic code, or that we messed up? And even though they did publish an updated study, it was too late. The myth had become ingrained in players' minds. So yeah, don't buy into the hype. Water bears are one of the weakest classes you could possibly play.
What? That's crazy.
Thanks again for all the support over this first month, everyone. This channel.
What? That's fucking crazy. Because I definitely, well, we reacted to that video and we looked up a couple of things about water bears. I didn't know they were called water bears. I don't know what the fuck they called them. Maybe they called them water bears. It's been a minute. But I know what they look like. I know, right? You want some trustworthy shit?
Tardigrade.
Tardigrade.
They're tiny animals that grow up to 1 millimeter long and have 8 legs. They're also known as water bears. Their feet look like this, more like claws. And up close, their faces look like this.
We're going to
Some speculate that there are around 900 known
BuzzFeed to
species.
see the
They were
meme.
given the name tardigrada by Italian biologist
Tardigrada.
Lazzaro
I
Spallanzani.
pronounced that all
They're
kind
also
of fucked
known
up.
as moss piglets. They typically live around water and damp moss or lichens, but can be found almost everywhere.
That's what I'm
Some
saying.
theorize they might have come from space. Of course,
That's
this
not-
is just a theory.
Yeah.
They can survive dry periods by curling into little balls. They can hang around like that for 100 years.
That's what I'm
before
saying.
Casually regenerating. Some species are carnivorous. Some might even eat other tardigrades. So, how resilient are these little guys? They can withstand 1,000 times the lethal human dose of X-ray radiation. In 2007, some tardigrades hitched a ride on a space shuttle and lived outside the spacecraft in an oxygen-deprived vacuum of space for 10 days. Many survived, all of which means it's probably impossible to kill a tardigrade.
Right. So that's how it was presented, and I was like, yo, I really fell for like the, you know, what is that shit called? Where you distract somebody on one side and then you don't look at all the facts, the ooh-wop. I fell for that. I fell for the ooh-wop. Alright? And the dude saying they're carnivorous. They die to everything. Oh, it's almost impossible to kill them. Unless you just walk up and try to kill it, like anything else, right?
Tardigrades,
Like,
better known as cute and cuddly water bears,
Yeah.
that survive a lot of torture. The tiny organism's huggability factor is debatable, but the animal's toughness is not. Most recently, scientists in Japan thawed out 3 Antarctic tardigrades after more than 30 years of frozen
But that
slumber.
part is cool.
And what did the water bears do? Well, one died, but the other 2 laid some eggs and kept on living. Just like in
One
extreme
just
heat,
died.
drought, pressure, and radiation tests before, the water bears slowly started to go about their usual business. And that's why these cute little guys are actually terrifying. They live all over the world, usually in damp moss or dirt, but there are also fresh and saltwater varieties.
That
Tardigrades
is
are
cool.
also microscopic, somewhat transparent, and can walk around slowly on 8 legs. Water bears aren't supposed to live
This is
very
blowing my
long,
mind right now.
usually about a year at most, but in that time, a tardigrade can lay 30 to 40 eggs.
30 to 40,
They also
okay.
occasionally eat some of those eggs to improve their own health.
my nigga, these things are fucked up.
Other water bear food sources include amoebas, nematodes, and other tardigrades. Yes, some of them are cannibals. Still think they're cute? Okay, let's go back to the part where they can write, confronted with drying, rapid temperature changes, changes in water salinity, or other problems, tardigrades can curtail their metabolism to 0.01%
What the
of normal.
fuck?
The result is a deep sleep, almost death-like state, similar to the 30-year freezing test. One time the European
That's cool.
Space
Okay,
Agency
the rest of the stuff we've seen already. That's cool as hell. Wow. So apparently, water bears, which I just thought they meant bears that can swim because I'm an idiot, and they meant the little, you know, little tiny, unkillable, damn near unkillable by natural cause animal, unless natural causes include cannibalism, since they eat each other. So, are they OP? No. And is he blowing my mind? Yes. I believed all the hype with that little thing, and I have a reaction up I did about that thing, you know, an insect that can't die, right? You know, I put that vid out and I was like, damn, shit's crazy. Like, this nigga really out here living forever. And that's not the case at all. I mean, they just said like they thawed one out and just like died right after. Like it's just prolonging its life through cryostasis, which is not nearly as impressive. Still very cool, but not nearly as impressive as we thought. But, I'll see you guys in the next one.